Hey everyone, welcome to I Truly Love It. My name is Susan, and today I have another haul for you. This is vintage ephemera. Um, I'm filming this at the end of May. Some of the stuff was purchased in the middle of May, and maybe even April. I think it's all May though. And I need to get it all sorted, so I'm recording this, so you'll see this sometime in June. Um, this is from two different shops, if you'll call them shops. The first one comes from Susan McSpadden on Instagram. Her shop is called In the Old Schoolhouse. And so if you don't shop on Instagram, I mean, there's a lot of people that sell stuff on Instagram. Like she had cards, and a lot of times they're like, 25 cents a piece or whatever, and you just tell them how many you want. Um, Depends on the shop, obviously, but anyways, Susan had some playing cards, and I went through her little um, page. You just go each. She puts each one separate, a different post, and she'll tell you how much they are in the post and how many she has. And you just comment how many you want. And if it's your first time, you then message them with your email. Hang on one. Wow, that was a big sneeze. So you just message them. Usually it's your PayPal email. So anyways, and zip code. So so she had this little set. Girl on a ship. They're, alternating colors there, complementing colors. This little Dutch cards. So I just got two of each. Whenever I found a card I liked. These can go in my travel. All right. This is not the card, but this is very similar to the card that was at my grandma's. Because it was this kind of a pinky peach background, and it was a white kitten, very furry like that. So I'm on a quest to find those. But hers did not have the gold edge on it, but it looked very similar. That was, anyways, as I was trying to say, that was my go-to deck at her house when we'd play cards. Learned how to play Nertz. Nertz is Nertz. It's a fun card game. And by the time you see this, I may have already been to the family reunion where we will play a game or two or three. Some birds. I've been organizing stuff, and like all my book pages and whatnot. Trying to group them into categories like railroad or transportation, botanical. Actually, I think it's going to be nature because I'll put birds, bugs, and flowers all in the same. Collecting cat stuff. I have to make a cat journal. What's up with that? That's cute. The Audubon ones are a little wider than your average. Oh my gosh, that's adorable. Oh, they have birds on the other side. Canasta cards. It's kind of a grape color, wine color, magenta, fuchsia. Those what are those, violets? I'm terrible at flowers, you guys. Monticello. We went to Monticello. Let's see. My youngest will be 18 soon, so she's 17. And we went when she was so like 14 years ago, and you couldn't take pictures inside, but apparently now you can. I was watching a YouTuber, and they were like, well, you can't take video inside, but you can take pictures. And I was like, boy, they yelled at my husband when we were outside, and we weren't even that close about getting ready to go in. They're like, put your phone away, put your camera away. I was about to say those don't match. Those hydrangeas and tulips. And I don't need two of these cards, so I will be doing the D stash, I'm pretty sure. So, I've been starting to gather like Western, like cowboy stuff, so I don't know what's up with that. I saw those. I thought, oh, grab them. All right. So, and then I had a second package from her. Move this one out of the way. We'll talk about that one in a minute. Fold over this flat. Apologize for all the crinkle noise. There's going to be more in just a minute. I'm going to open that part up. So she had, on a different day, posted different stationaries. So, look at those pretty papers. Those are like, to me, very 80s. Maybe like late 80s. And then there was this one. Two of those. You know, and once again, you can tell her how many you want. The grapes. That would look cute in my April Journal Madness journal, the roses and neutrals. Did I only get one of those? Oh, there might have only been one left to get. There's that paper. And then look, strawberries. I think this envelope goes with that paper. 2 yellow roses envelopes. Yeah, collecting strawberry stuff now, apparently. I have to make a strawberry journal. All right, and then this was the other part of that order. So that's one of those fold a note, or I've been calling them post-a-lets because that's what what's her name? Sherry Turquoise Dreaming. I like that one. Might just go back and add that to that Roses journal. This was cute. A memo from Marion. So I may have to make a journal called Marion, I just dropped a bunch of cards. Oh no. Okay. Woolly Lamb. Makes me think of Sandy. There's Turtle. Brown Mouse. Sassy Squirrel. All right, hang on. Let me grab those. All right. So we have Slick Chick, Funny Bunny, and then of course I had 3 dolphin cards. All right, and then and Wise Owl, of course. And then there's this little packet. And I might have like got these on different days and she just kind of packaged them all together. I don't remember. There's some roses and neutral stuff. So I might go back and add some of that to that journal. All right, and then there were some more cards. Okay. All right, the little cat. Isn't that cute? All right, this little like fairy on a chrysanthemum. These are very like 70s. All right, and I got some patriotic ones. Apparently, I got a lot of them. Oh, it's this side. You had Washington, Jefferson, Taylor, Tyler, so presidents. I think I just grabbed whatever was left. Okay, let me put that away and let me get my last bag out. All right, this last package comes from Sandy at Wilhelmina. I'll have her linked below. She participates in the Tuesday night live auctions on YouTube with Angela Traveling Crafter and Carol Crinkled Path. So this has been from a few weeks back. Wilhelmina's Ephemera Shop. And she sent me a little dangle. and some seam binding or bias tape. What I don't know. I'm gonna act like I know what I'm talking about. A little picture. That is adorable. All right. This was like I think a random pack of well, okay, there was this pretty thread. Oh, getting it all wrong tonight. Pretty ribbon. And I don't know what those are, like dandelions, but they're pink. It looks like. And then there was like this random ephemera pack. That is from, does it have a date? Probably from someone's, scrapbook or saving Southern Illinois Parklands. Okay. Card. Oh, it's like a little Happy Mail thing. Oh, cool. Look at that. That's cool. My husband might like that. He was an Eagle Scout. That's fun. Those little randomness. And there's a card. Flower. Love it. I love the pocket. Make one of those. Oh, look, yeah, stamps. Okay, let's take those out. We got little stampy strip bits and palm olive. Look, Madge, I soaked in it. And oh my goodness. I love that. I got my little scrappy bits to collage with or cluster with, make a cluster with, or masterboard, or just to decorate. Okay. And then we had some Wee Wisdom, a magazine for boys and girls, April of 1956. Okay, let's see here. We've got Youth Companion, Children's Page, The Fate of Growly Bark. A lot of poetry. Let's look at one of these. They have a slight smell, but it's like, some things I get like, ooh, that's musty. This just smells like old paper. It's fun. So and these are from 1908. So I guess I could copy some of this stuff, couldn't I? I know I'm not showing you very well. Blue Label Ketchup. Do they still make that? This one's from 1909. All right, and then we have the Wee Wisdom, a magazine for boys and girls, April of 56. Mended Lily. Give and take. A little bit like a highlights, but for kids, maybe older kids, with some stories in it. Every captain's friend. Oh. Easter stuff. That's cute. All right, so that's from Sandy at Wilhelmina Ephemera Shop. And like I said, she is on Tuesday Night Lives with Angela and Carol. Let's make sure you're following Angela and get notified of those so you can catch them. They're not the first Tuesday of the month, so but by the time you're seeing this, I think the first Tuesday will have passed. So go check them out. And I think on the last Tuesday, they may start doing quick claims, which you don't have to bid or anything, and you just, grab it for $1 or 2 or 3 or whatever. So yeah, go check them out. And Sandy's, I like her prices. All right, you guys, I appreciate you joining me for this quick, let's see, kind of quick, ephemera, vintage ephemera look through. And I'm gonna go ahead and get all this sorted into the right places. And yeah, I'm gonna try to use these instead of just hoarding them. All right, I appreciate you and your time. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.